JC5 Productions white logo against the black background. A series of jump cuts showing the close-up of a hand scribbling notes on random pieces of paper. The scene is a warm orange tone. The writer, whose face we never see, continues to scribble notes. His hands, however, obstruct us from seeing what he's writing. He sets down the pen and picks up a red marker. Title: Ideas. The writer begins to scribble notes with the red marker, his hand still obstructing our view from seeing what he's writing. He returns to writing with the regular pen. Later, he holds the paper with both of his hands to read what he's written. He throws the crumpled paper across the room. From the paper's perspective, it flies through the air and hits the ground. Cut to black. Fade in from black. The paper showing a red mark is crumpled up on the floor.
Where am I?
The warm look is gone.
What happened?
The color's dark and cold.
Can anybody help me? Please?
The entire floor is littered with crumpled up papers. An old paper answers back.
What is it you want?
I just want to know where I am.
You mean you don't already know?
No, I don't. Now can you please tell
You'll
me...
find out soon enough.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You really don't know what's happening, do you?
No, not really. One minute I was on the desk, and the next thing I know, I'm down here.
I was getting to that. Look around. You weren't the only one, you know. I was one of the first.
Why are they so quiet?
Shh. Keep your voice down. Don't you understand? They all had potential. Like you and me.
Close-ups of the other papers.
Now they're left down here. Deformed. Neglected. You wouldn't feel much like talking either.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was just...
Just what? Just because you got that red mark? That doesn't make you special. I've seen others with marks like that, and they never got a second look.
I didn't say I was special. I just want to know why so many of us are down here.
In the background, the writer makes his way towards them. His feet start getting closer. He's carrying a garbage can. The garbage can is set down close by. From the writer's POV, he looks at the papers on the ground.
Stay quiet and calm.
The writer's hand snatches a random paper and throws it into the trash. One by one, the process is methodically repeated as more of them get snatched up and thrown away. The writer looks down at the two papers.
Guess this is goodbye.
From the red marked paper's perspective, the hand slowly comes down towards him. The trash can gets picked up. The writer carries it away as he goes to answer his phone.
Well, what's going to happen to them?
Nobody knows. All I know is they're not coming back.
Well, how do you know? He could just be...
Could be what? They won't come back, and I know this because the ones who got snatched up before never came back.
Do you know how many of us there are?
Who knows? We're all used up ideas.
We see the remaining papers.
All I know is one will be lucky.
I thought it would be me.
You probably were one of the close ones, but you weren't close enough.
But do you think he might reconsider?
Nope. You wouldn't be here if that was the case. Don't let it get to you. You'll be next. You hear me?
The writer returns once again with the trash can in hand. He sets the garbage can even closer. Once again, he resumes throwing away the discarded ideas, this time at a faster rate. Close-up shot of the red marked paper and the old paper, followed by the writer's POV looking down at the two. The old paper is picked up off the ground and thrown away. From the red marked paper's perspective, the hand comes down towards him. The hand snatches him. The writer holds the red marked paper in his hand. The trash can is almost full. As he uncrumples the paper, the image changes from the cold, muted tone to the warm orange tone. The writer walks away, still looking down at the red marked paper with his notes written on it. From the trash can, the old paper looks on.
Good luck, friend.
Cut to black. Credits. Written and directed by Juan Alcazar. Cast. Paper 1 voice, John Kiernan. Paper 2 voice, John Jacobson. The writer, Gus Alcazar. Music by Christopher Davis. www.christopherdavis.org.uk. Thanks to Louis and Gabriella Alcazar.